Hey you guys, it's that time. Pick a story where in one of the decks or all of the decks could be a story or a message for you. So what I like to do is to first hold each deck up to the camera for you to see if it's resonating, starting with deck number 1. Could your story or message be here in deck number 1? Or is it in deck number 2? Could your story or message be here in deck number 2? Or is it in deck number 3? Could your story or message be here in deck number 3? All right. So I hope you guys have made your selection. We'll go ahead and begin with the deck number 1. We have the 7 of Knives. We have the Hanged Man. We have Mother of Wands. We've got the 5 of Wands. We have the 7 of Wands. Overall energy, we have the Bride of Knives. Father of Wands, and the Chariot. Okay. So I feel like there's a couple of people that it's kind of like they're on a mission. Not that they're coming for you, but I feel like they're watching you. I do feel like you're being spied on and followed in a sense of, if not in a car, then on social media. But like if these people live near you, it's very possible that they're watching, they're lurking, following. Now, to make it not so scary, and this just came to mind. I just got an image of those of you that might live in an HOA neighborhood. I live in an HOA. And occasionally I'll see, I guess, the board members like circling my area to make sure that I have the right number of trees and plants and stuff like that planted in my yard. So I feel like maybe it's possible that, yeah, it's just HOA lurking, or a neighbor. But either way, I do feel that, you know, you've got some people following you, observing you. It could be your boss or supervisor. It could be love interests. It could even be like your mom or dad. Now, I do get that somebody is like suspicious of maybe someone's occupation. I'm getting the image of someone who is like an exotic dancer. Maybe they have, or maybe this is someone with an OnlyFans or someone who does any type of adult entertainment work. And I feel like maybe there's a couple of people who do not agree, but yet they like to look and see like what you're doing, or not like to look, but they feel compelled to see what exactly you're doing. So you may have some people that are, you know, trying to keep tabs on a person, especially like someone who might be jealous, and they're trying to, like a jealous ex or something. And so they want to see exactly what it is that you do. What do they do on this OnlyFans? Let me sign up and see, let me pay and see what they're doing on here. So yeah, I do feel like someone is lurking, watching, or keeping tabs. Again, with, you know, 7 of Thieves, you know, basically 7 of Swords, there's a lot of hidden or deceptive energies around you. And it's like something that's very mysterious, you know, you can't even, something I feel like there is invisible. Now, metaphysically, yeah, maybe it is some sort of invisible force around you or spirits, and they're watching you. Something might be watching you at night, so your relatives looking at you. What you doing? What you opening up? What you looking at? So, yeah, it could be that. But also, I'm getting someone who is like invisible. They're watching, but you don't know. You're unaware. That's why, I'm suspicious of things on my TV. The little camera on laptops, and the microphones. Like, I do feel like someone is maybe under surveillance. And it could be, if it's not anything personal, like somebody that maybe it is like government, like really. And if it's showing up in a general reading, then it must be getting a bit out of hand. It's like, okay, what's the government doing? Like, they've always been lurking, but maybe it's getting to a point where it's like they're really lurking. I wish I could talk about it, but I can't. Even now, certain things that I know. Man. Okay, I'm not going to go too deeply into it, or maybe I might try to talk around certain things, but I don't know those of you that have like a stick that goes behind your TV. I'm not going to say which brand, but it lights it used to light up or stay lit period after it's supposed to be turned off. And one day I said something about my permission, not having my permission for certain things. I don't want to get into what I said exactly, but ever since then it's been off. So or it goes off when it's supposed to. So there's all sorts of devices that you might have in your home that could be listening. And maybe you don't care. Maybe you like let them listen. And to an extent it is kind of like that too, but it's like, but dang, where's the privacy? Like, hello? So I feel like maybe you're also needing to set boundaries, because I am getting the boundary energies with all these sevens coming out too. So you may need to set boundaries with people who are, they're crossing your boundaries. They're getting a little bit too comfortable. People say too much, so I just kind of feel like set some boundaries with some people. That remote viewing, y'all, I really don't have any advice for protecting energy on that, because it's not like it's a spirit per se. If you have some helpful information, you can leave it in the comments. But yeah, I don't have any advice for stuff like remote viewing, or even if you felt like something outer worldly was happening, something interdimensional, I don't have advice. I've experienced that. I've talked about those stories before, but I don't really have any advice on how to stop it or block it. I usually command respect, anyway, or, say certain things out loud, but whether or not it's going to stop, don't know. Now, also, I feel that, maybe something is being kept on hold. I feel like if you're supposed to be getting married or entering some sort of commitment, I feel like somebody's getting cold feet, and somebody is maybe feeling like they're not ready. I do feel like maybe someone is maybe intentionally trying to sabotage the relationship so that they can get out of it, or so that they don't look like the enemy or the bad person. It's like, oh, make it seem like, well, you're the one that called it off, or you're the one that blah, 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 so, but their behavior is to get to a point where, you would call something off or break up a relationship. So, yeah, I do feel like maybe someone is intentionally trying to sabotage something. I also feel like someone is doing something for attention. I don't know. I feel like maybe someone is low-key trying to flirt or meant like pick your brain to see how you would react or how would you feel about certain things. Somebody may be dropping clues. They're trying to see if you would be interested. And it's kind of weird. I don't know. I'm getting like a situation with like a same-sex attraction. And somebody is like, man, I like this person. I don't know if they would be into the same sex. Like, let me see where their head is at. Let me see if I can drop some clues. And I kind of feel like they would try to like leave some bait out and see if you're going to take it, or, you know, and then and maybe you are opening up to them or saying certain things, but then I feel like somebody's going to set a boundary and they're like, but, you know, and I kind of feel like someone may set up a boundary in that way. But I do feel like someone may be trying to test your mental to see what you think about certain subjects. They're like, okay. Now, also 777, you might be seeing synchronicities of that number. Maybe it's something that's calling out to you. I do feel that you are also needing to look at something objectively before making some sort of decision. Put yourself in someone else's shoes before you judge them. Yeah. And also just kind of like hear someone out. I feel like there's a need for you to view both spectrums of a situation, or all spectrums of a situation, before forming an opinion or a statement on something. And I do feel like whatever it is that you're saying, or whatever the conclusion you come to, like you're being as fair as possible. You are coming from a higher place. A place where, you know, like a wise person would judge. Okay. Now there also could be something going on where there's getting ready to be some sort of trip. It's like someone's taking a secret trip. Maybe you're making a secret planning a secret getaway and not telling anybody where you're going. You could be getting ready to have a visitor. They're not telling you that they're coming, and maybe when they show up, that's you kind of like setting a boundary, like, especially if you feel uncomfortable. It's like, man, you know, you put me out my element. Like I wasn't expecting company. I'm not dressed, or I live with somebody. I have company right now, you know, so somebody might show up unannounced, and you're just kind of like, what are you doing? And so it's like you're having to set boundaries with that person, let them know, don't do that. Or it's fine this time, but normally this isn't something that I agree to. So it's very possible that there could be a secret visitor on the way. You might feel like someone is being intrusive or invading your space. And then because this is like a marriage deck, it is possible that there are some issues going on with the in-laws, or deciding to run away to get married, or somebody might be a runaway bride. Also, even more mundane, somebody may be watching a movie with this storyline, like The Wedding Singer. Okay. So again, I am getting some form of self-sabotage or somebody doing something intentionally. I'm getting something about a distraction. Someone may be trying to distract you. Uh-oh. Someone also may be trying to, like I said, pick your brain to see where you stand. What are your views on something before they announce it or reveal that to you? Somebody's trying to secretly pick your brain. I also feel that somebody is speaking to you in code or communicating with you. They're trying to get your attention indirectly. And that still goes back to the metaphysical ways, like more so visitation in dreams. Like they're like, I'm gonna come in a dream and tell them some things, and you know, so someone is trying to pry into your mind. It's taking you a minute to figure something out too, because I feel like you're witnessing things that are unusual, but you're trying to make it logical, or you're trying to make it make sense. And it's like, it makes sense if I look at it from this perspective, but if I try to look at it from a logical point of view, it doesn't make sense. I feel like if someone is planning a wedding, I'm seeing like an outdoor wedding. And then I'm getting something in regards to having clarity or having some sort of realization. I feel like the truth is coming out. I feel too like something is being arranged without your knowledge, and several people are in on this arrangement. You might not be aware of it. It could be a proposal, but you know, I just feel like you're unaware of some sort of arrangement that's being made. Even like at work, maybe something's going on where you don't know nothing about it, but you know, some higher ups are discussing like changing your position or putting you on a different team. And you know, they might also do it in a way where you feel like they make it feel like it's your idea, and you're like they drop some information. You're like, oh, well, you know, I wouldn't mind, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh, okay, well, good. I'll put a word in. It's just like, that's what we wanted. You know, so I kind of feel like someone is implanting something, or the way they're delivering some information to you, you feel like it's your idea. And implanting, yes, they could definitely be implanting something. Needles. Sorry. I know that was lame. But we don't know what's in those needles. We don't know. Okay, now I also feel like you have been doing some digging or some research on, what is this? Quantum something, quantum something. Something about time travel. I know it's like a TV show that used to be called Quantum Leap, but it could be quantum physics. But I feel like you are doing some sort of research on something with the word quantum in it, and I feel like it has something to do with time travel. Some sort of theory. I'm getting something about a box. It's a theory about a box. Could be a black box, or I personally have come across some sort of yellow box theory, hence the color of The Simpsons being yellow and all those predictions. You have to dig because I feel like they scrub down the internet. You can't find that information very easily. Okay, so I'm getting directed to talk about virtual reality. And I don't know how this ties in with certain things, but I kind of feel like there's something going on in regards to virtual reality and information and how it's being perceived, how it's being sent out, how it's being received, how it's being processed. I will give like another brief example of one time when I was asleep and whatever I was dreaming had something to do with virtual reality or simulations or whatever. And when I woke up, something told me to look at my phone, and I saw two apps being downloaded that both had something to do with virtual reality. And I was like, what? And it did make me question, like, I have a theory. I'm not going, ooh. I have a theory that some people are, or many people are actually, you're somebody's avatar and don't know it. Like somewhere that all your information is input into a system, and people can choose you, your picture, your life, everything, and everything is calculated based off of previous decisions that you've made, this whole character. And I feel that, you know, people are using you, or someone could be using you as a character in their virtual reality world. And you don't know it. Now, I get the energy of a guy who falls for strippers. It's making me think of that old song, I'm in love with a stripper. So I kind of feel like there's a guy who does like women who entertain, but it's kind of like a frown in regards to like, why would you fall in love with that type of woman? And I feel like they're faced with that type of situation. I also feel like someone has been sneaking out and going places where they shouldn't at night. Or, you know, especially more so if someone is in a relationship, like they're secretive about their whereabouts. I feel like someone is visiting the clubs. Or if it's not, you know, in reality, it's virtual reality. I feel like you are going to receive some sort of valuable information in a dream. I also feel that you are manifesting something into reality, or someone is manifesting you. You're being drawn to someone because they're willing that. They're so adamant about getting your attention, and interacting with you, that, you know, this person is finding ways to get your attention, to draw you towards them. Someone is doing some powerful manifestation. Someone has a very strong will. Now, I also feel that your faith is going to be restored. I don't know where at one point it seems like maybe you lost faith in something, but I feel like your faith is being restored. I also feel like you are sharing your gifts. You're sharing some sort of gift to other people, or on a platform like YouTube or TikTok, like something's going on where you are sharing some sort of information that you know to help people, and you're doing it in a creative way. I also feel that whatever it is that you need, I feel like the universe is going to give it to you, or the universe is looking out for you. You might not see how something is going to happen. You know, maybe something is invisible for your sight, but your spirit guides are like, we got you. You don't see it coming, but we do. We're making it happen. Don't worry about how. Just know that the outcome is the same. Somebody also might offer to paint you nude. I know that's random, but I feel like somebody might ask, can they paint you? If they're not doing that, then maybe you're going to some sort of sip and paint with nude models or something. Yeah. All right, so let's look at deck number 2. We have Teach, Solar Plexus Chakra, Base Chakra, Believe and Succeed, Heal. Overall energy, we have Seek the Truth, Sacral Chakra, and Strengthening Bonds. Okay. So overall energy, I feel like you guys are, it's funny because this is the same energy as Swords, and it's a 7. So the energy of spying or lurking seems to be, you know, going on so far through both decks. But I feel like, again, someone is seeing a preview. Either you are seeing a preview of something, or someone is seeing a sneak preview of your life. I feel like something is being revealed to another person now. I also see some of you being drawn towards something that you're curious about. Because something is also talking about the sacral chakra, I feel that there are some sort of, someone's becoming more curious about sexual acts or desires. I feel like somebody's like, let me see, I wonder what that would be like. You also might find yourself to be like a voyeur, or identify yourself as a voyeur. Or maybe someone is, or you could be the one that is like an exhibitionist, and people are watching you and you're aware of it, but you know, that's like a kink. I feel like you guys are open to some sort of kinks, or exploring certain things. I also feel like you're trying to understand something in regards to the sacral chakra. Maybe it's being triggered or activated, or something is kind of like, these boxes look like Pandora's box to me. So, and then with this curiosity, so I do kind of feel like maybe someone is opening up Pandora's box. I feel like you may end up doing something you don't normally do, just out of curiosity, and just kind of like with the attitude like you only live once. I feel like you also might be viewing something. It just looks like, I'm getting taboo energies. But I'm also seeing like it's more to that. It's more, of course, than just like fun, kinky stuff. I also feel like, you know, of course, like this all has to do with your spiritual path, your alignment, like maybe you're having to understand or master certain chakras, like, or the functionality of your chakras, and these are the ones that are being highlighted. Something is part of your spiritual journey. You may be curious about teaching Tantra, or you're learning about it or getting advice about it. But you also may be interested in Reiki or doing some sort of research in regards to Reiki healing. Something could happen to you, and the reason why it happened is to get you on that path. It's like, okay, it's time for you to teach. Because you have this type of experience, you need to start teaching Reiki. You need to start teaching Tantra. You need to start teaching these hidden and forbidden, what do you call it? Not languages. I do keep wanting to say languages. I mean, in a sense, it is a language. Practices. Yeah. So anything really dealing with occult, I also feel that you may feel like you are being spiritually initiated, like something's calling to you and you're like, I don't know, I just feel like something's calling to you. And I do feel like spiritually you are rising in status, like more things are being revealed to you, or you're having some sort of understanding, or maybe you've read, you know how like you read pages of spiritual scripture and it may go over your head, or you see it and you're like, yeah, I've read that a billion times, and then that one time you read it, you're like, oh my God, like, why didn't I ever see it like that before? So I feel like maybe something is very enlightening to you that was not before. And that's really because I feel like something was unlocked. Like that was, you weren't able to understand something previously because of a veil. And now it's like a veil is being lifted here. It's time for you to learn more or teach something. Now also you could just be a teacher on a mundane level, like, you know, you regular school teacher or college professor. But the things that you are teaching are still very enlightening, and you may be activating different parts of people and you don't even know it. Like maybe the information that you're sharing is strengthening someone's solar plexus or their root chakra. Now, also these are the areas that you need to focus on in regards to your chakras. So sacral, solar, and base. So the first three chakras need your attention. You also may be needing to ground yourself. You may also need to have material things or security. Something in regards to your creativity may be activated, or maybe you're needing to focus on your creativity, your will to live, your will to do. All of that maybe needs to be focused on. If this is a love situation, whoever comes into your life definitely could be activating these parts within you, these areas in your life. I feel too like you're just being, you're headed in a direction that is part of your passion. Like your passion is driving you. Your spirit guides are guiding you. I feel like you're feeling very driven, and you are going to feel like you're receiving a lot from the universe. Something's going to seem like a gift, or it's like your gifts are opening up or activating. I do feel like maybe people are coming to you. I feel like you're also sharing like a host of information, just a wealth of information to other people. Things about your experiences. I feel like you're uplifting society or humanity, or you're shedding light on things that people don't like to talk about. I feel that people are also drawn to you. You also are coming off as being healed. Maybe you have gone through some sort of transformation, or something was going on where you felt bound by life or trauma, and it's just like now you're breaking free from whatever blockages you may have been dealing with. Definitely seems like you are feeling inspired. I feel like you're thinking outside the box. And this is also the same energy as the star. Okay, again, I'm getting something about a beam of light and just connecting with others. You may feel like there is some sort of telepathic connection between you and another person. You also may be working on any type of kinesis, telekinesis, aerokinesis, anything dealing with manipulation of elements. Like you may be learning about that or taking it more serious. I do feel that if something is becoming more powerful, like any type of gifts, that you're being asked to remember with power comes great responsibility, or with great power comes responsibility. Whatever the line is from Spider-Man. But it makes sense, right? Like, it does give you a big responsibility once you inherit some sort of a gift. It's like, whoa, this is powerful. Let me be cautious of how I use it, because you can have the power to use something for the good or for the negative. Now, personally, I do feel like there needs to be balance. Like, you're supposed to master the dark and the light. And you choose what you want to stay in. Some people like vibrating or operating from the dark, and some people like operating from strictly light. I don't feel like you can really ignore either duality, but I feel like it's all about bringing it together. One might be, like I said, more focused on than the other, but this is also what this is talking about, that mastery. Yeah. So I feel like you guys are definitely exploring and learning things. I see something about two like minds coming together as well. It's being clarified with the Hierophant. Yes. Oh my God. It's like everything is coming out. Teaching about secrets. Learning about secrets. Hidden information. Also, it looks like enemies or spies may be revealed to you. Whoever they are, I feel like they're going to be revealed to you. There's definitely somebody being observed or watched heavily. It's possible too that someone is abusing their gift or abusing their power. I also feel that someone has like a double life, or they're trying to portray one image, but behind closed doors, something else is going on. I feel that somebody is not always in alignment with the status quo. Certain things are done just for the sake of fitting in. But it's like, okay, yeah, I said that to fit in, but that's not what I really believe. Or, you know, I portray myself to be this way, but behind closed doors, this is what I really enjoy. Like, it does look like someone is trying to live like a double life. Now, it's not completely bad or all bad. I feel like it depends on the situation. Um, I feel like maybe someone is pretending or covering something up for the sake of like family. It's kind of like a situation where, of course, you are going to talk or say certain things around your friends, but you're not going to be that way or say those things around your parents. So I kind of feel like it might be something like that going on. Um, And then again, I do keep getting the energy of somebody trying to read your mind or pick your brain, and see if you would be open to certain things before revealing them to you. Okay, I'm getting energy of the sun. Um, but in a sense of popularity, attention, or fame. Entertainer. I'm getting something in regards to someone who is an entertainer. I don't know what it is about the entertainer. I feel like maybe they are relaying secrets in plain sight. I keep getting in plain sight the message, something being hidden in plain sight today. So that may just be the energy. I also feel like you are in general just being very creative. I feel like you have like a lot of ideas to play around with. I also feel like someone is being hired to do something, paid for their information or knowledge. Make sure too that you charge for your services, because I do feel like someone may be trying to pick your brain for some sort of information, and you just have to be cautious of that or set boundaries. Um, I feel like somebody's going under some sort of contract. Could be a business contract, could be a relationship. Be careful in regards to any type of contracts that you do sign, because it seems like there could be a hidden clause. And it's funny that I was talking about the yellow box in this reading or the other reading? Or was I just talking about the yellow box? Yeah, so I know you guys usually watch all three, but I was just talking about a yellow box theory where, and again, this is information that you have to dig for because it's hard to find, but there was a theory that, I'm just going to give a short story about these people who were these people that leaders had access to future events. It was some sort of device given to them where they were able to see several potential outcomes for many years to come. And the box was yellow. This is where the Simpson theory came from, why the Simpsons are yellow and why they're able to predict all those things that came to pass because of this yellow box. But then at some point, I guess they abused the power, the box stopped working, and they couldn't figure out with timeline, what was going to happen in timeline. If you are a big Marvel fan, you also may have tried to put the pieces together with the Infinity Stones. Like these kind of chakras look like the Infinity Stones. And how something was like, what do you call it? Population control. And how like that's basically what Thanos did. I feel that this is talking about this for some reason. You know, and I feel like maybe someone's doing research on this, or things are being revealed about this information. I do feel like someone is being selected, picked, chosen. Yeah. I feel like you're getting ready to receive like a lot of information. Somebody is being promoted spiritually. Now, also, this could be in a mundane world too, like you're being promoted for work and you're going to have like a lot of responsibility, but this is everything that you asked for. In love, I feel that someone is working up their courage to come towards you. I still feel like they are pretending in a way. That's just to get the ball rolling. Like they're having to, you know, put on this facade in order to communicate with you or talk with you. Or they are finding excuses to talk to you. Like they're coming and asking about one thing and they just really want to talk to you. But yeah, I feel like you also could be inspiring this person, or maybe they don't normally do what they do, but they're like, man, I just feel like I want to do this for them, or I want to approach them, but I don't normally approach, you know, so something's going on where I feel like maybe you are like a catalyst for somebody, or somebody is your catalyst in awakening these chakras. I feel like there could be something also going on with an earth sign that is also makes sense with the base chakra dealing with earthly matter, grounding. So there could be an earth sign up, and there is the devil. Yep. I feel too like you are needing to look and see where Capricorn is in your chart, and maybe there's a need to focus on that area of your chart. Also, if you find yourself overindulging or craving certain things, that may just be your body's way, or something is trying to get your attention to tell you that something is missing or something just needs to be balanced. So your root chakra could be imbalanced too if you find yourself craving and overindulging in things. Romantically, someone may be the source of your security, and maybe something's going on with that connection. It's either an unhealthy connection, or this person is intensely trying to get your attention. I do feel like either way something will be confirmed. I'm not seeing it in the deck, but I feel like 444 may be a significant number for you. But I feel like the fours are telling you to focus on your home life or your security as well. Because you're being told to believe, I feel that something is going in your favor. Yeah. I feel like you get the job, you get the apartment, your application goes through. There's going to be a reconciliation. Someone will let their guards down and open up to you. There's going to be trust, or there's a new friendship being established, or new love connection being established. You could also get invited to something and you say you don't want to go at first, and then you end up going and you're like, I'm glad I went. Like, this was needed. Or maybe like, even if it's a watch party, it's like, oh, you should come, you know, watch my live or whatever. And I feel like maybe you're hesitant and then you go and you're like, oh my God, I'm glad I came to this watch party or whatever. I keep saying watch party because I feel like it's a watch party. Okay, I'm hearing someone listening to binaural beats for healing. I also feel like someone may be creating them. I don't know if any celebrities already does that, but I kind of feel like a celebrity might start doing this. May become public, like, and that may also make sense to what I was picking up about the image. Like, in the public, this person comes off like, you know, that just an entertainer, and then but behind closed doors, this person is studying Sanskrit and meditating, and you know, they do stuff that is along the spiritual realm and may come out with a line of something and maybe the first to do it because, you know, someone may be worried about fitting in, and then this one person's like, I don't care about fitting in anymore. This is also who I am. I think Omarion is very spiritual. Somebody needs sexual healing though. It's like, let's not forget that chakra is normal, is needed. I always felt like sexuality was part of my spirituality. I feel like they go hand in hand. I don't feel like people should separate it or bash sexuality. I do feel that it can be abused. And that's what you want to know. You want to know, how do you master it and not abuse it, you know? Or how can you transmute the energy into healing instead of just like, you know, using it strictly for pleasure, you know? So it's things like that that you may want to look into. Yeah, in a love situation, definitely looks like someone is calling to you, or someone is healed and ready. Two people who have been healing are ready to come together. This person's been thinking about you. They've been sending you signals. I feel like you may have been avoiding this energy, but at some point maybe you're going to listen. Could be any sign. But the ones standing out are Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to deck number 3. We have the Emperor. We have the Two of Swords. We have the Wheel. The Two of Cups. The Moon. Overall energy. Oh my God. Yes, see? Collective. Seven of Swords. Nine of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. So just know that you are being watched. People are keeping tabs on you. I don't know if it's how many. It might be one person, might be several. But I do feel like you're being watched. It also could be in reverse. You're the one keeping tabs, watching, spying. It could be that this is someone's job description. Someone is a security officer, or someone works for the FBI. Someone is a government spy. You know, maybe that is also the reason why so much spying or lurking is showing up. But you are being watched. In a love situation, someone, you know, they don't have enough courage to come forward. They're shy. They're used to being single. They're used to being on their own. Might be a little selfish or self-centered. Just focused on the self so much. This is someone who does not really open up much. I feel like they want to be the opposite of what they are. They want to be different, but right now this person, they're just like, Someone is coming off more of like this shadow energy of who they represent. They're very introverted. Someone's coming off very introverted. I feel too like someone is contemplating. It's something that they're contemplating. Someone may cut off their hair or cut their hair very short. I feel like somebody is thinking about you even in their sleep. Someone feels like it's their duty to protect you. In their eyes, they may feel like they're your guardian. Now, also, yes, spiritually, this could be something about a guardian angel or spirit guide that you've been feeling around you, or the reason why so much spying energy is coming up. But I don't really think the spy energy is coming from the guardian angels. I feel like they're there too, despite this. But yeah, someone does feel like they are like a protector, or they feel like that's their obligation or their duty. But I also feel like somebody is very defensive, or they don't trust everybody. Let me look at the reverse. Someone is scared to lose you, or that they're going to lose you. I feel like your subconscious is telling you that you're being watched, or telling you that somebody is on the way. I also feel like if something has been stagnant, there's going to be some sort of a change. There's going to be some sort of movement, or maybe I feel like there's an opportunity in front of you and you're like, I don't know if I'm ready to take this opportunity, or I don't know if I should trust this opportunity. And I feel like at some point you are going to go ahead and say, okay, I'll go ahead. I'll take a chance. Let me see what this is about. And I feel like you are going to allow something to play out, or you are going to allow nature to take its course, because something is by nature or something is by law. It's like the laws that govern this realm. Basically karma. Like, I feel like you are allowing karma. Maybe you were resistant towards karma, and then you kind of say, you know what, let me just, okay, what's happening here? And so you this opportunity opens up in front of you and you take it. Someone may be offering their cup and you take it. Someone may be offering a job, you take it. I feel like you're going to accept something simply because it's there. You're like, well, you know, the opportunity is there. Take it. It must be meant to be. Now, something does seem like it's destined or it was meant to happen this way. I do feel like, you know, stars are aligning in your favor, or the conditions are right for you to meet someone. The conditions are right for you to apply for a new job or a house or an apartment. I feel like the conditions are right at this time. So go ahead and take advantage of this opportunity. In a love situation, this person is really, they're reflecting something that's going on within you. They're going to reflect any unhealed areas that you have. And not saying that you're not healed enough or healthy enough to be in a relationship. It's just that, hey, remember you said that next time this happens in a relationship, you weren't going to run? Guess what? They're bringing that out too. It's like, oh my God. So it's like you're being challenged to face it instead of run from it. Learn from it instead of run from it. Explore it instead of run from it. So you definitely could be dealing with some shadow energy, shadow work. But it's really deep wounds that I feel like you try to hide or suppress, and really you bring it out of each other. Somebody also may be testing you to see if you're gonna still love them. It's petty, but I feel like it's more so some sort of self-sabotage, or someone is like, oh, every time I know I'm gonna do this, something seems too good, and then I start questioning them and get paranoid and suspicious, and I'm trying to tell myself not to keep texting them. I can't stop texting them. They're tired of me. They're gone. You know, it's kind of like they're just, someone can't, they know, they're aware that they're doing something, but they can't stop. And in a way, it's just like, well, if they love me, they'll be patient and they'll wait and they won't run. And I feel like that might really be why someone keeps doing certain things, because they want to know who's going to stick around. I also get that, you know, something is like two opposite people coming together. More so opposite in either height, body weight, appearance, race, ethnicity, social status. Like it's two opposite people coming together. It's like, but still connected emotionally. Again, I feel like you are dealing with a lot of dreams. You might ask, is something, you might feel like something's too good to be true. You might feel like somebody is playing with your emotions or not taking it very serious. So I feel like that's more so pretending like they don't want to get hurt. One person also comes off like kind of wild and untamed, and the other person comes off reserved. I feel like you guys are bringing different things out of each other. It's very yin yang. So if you are the reserved one, this person is like the one that pulls you out of your box, the one that gets you to open up and talk about things or to be more social. Like, and it's not forced. I feel like it just kind of happens naturally. It's like, I don't normally talk like this, or I don't normally, you know, do these type of activities, but you're bringing this out of me. Yeah, but I feel like it's the energy that can complement each other if you can just like not be so afraid of it. I also get a guy who is very emotional, maybe even has some mommy issues or daddy issues. Yeah, so I feel like you guys, wow, it's saying the same things. You are connecting with someone who is your soulmate, but you are going to be tested emotionally. It's like, are you ready for this connection? Are you ready for this energy? It looks like two people are ready. It's like, are you ready to cross that bridge? Are you coming to my side? Are you ready to come to my side? I feel like somebody practices every day what they want to say to you or how they want to approach you. Career-wise, if you work as a writer or something, I feel like you're being very creative and have like a lot of ideas. A lot of ideas might be flowing. You also may be channeling a lot of your emotions into your work. It looks too like someone's been trying to get your attention over and over again. Someone may be waiting for your response, or maybe you're waiting for their response. I'm also getting something where there's a mutual attraction. Okay, whoever has a son, I feel like the father, and you're not together with a father, I feel like the father is thinking about you. I do feel like they are wanting to come forward, but maybe they don't have the courage to do so yet, but they will when they're ready. Spiritually, I feel like somebody is understanding what the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit means. Like understanding that it has a completely different meaning than what you've been taught. I feel like next full moon, the truth is going to come out, or a big secret is going to be revealed. Okay, I feel like there's either been an air sign thinking about you secretly, or an earth sign, especially more so Capricorn, thinking about you. You also may have blocked an earth sign or set boundaries with them. But I see ice melting or walls falling down. Somebody may have put a freezer spell on you or on your love interest, which still blocked this person from coming forward. Or put somebody on ice, basically. It's the same thing. Yeah. I feel that someone is warming up to the idea of something. Even if it's not romantic, something that you were against, I feel like you're going to start to warm up to the idea of it. Something is so destined. I feel like you are being guided towards the path that you're on. Or if you were wondering, am I on the right path? I do feel like you're on the right path. I feel like there's going to be an opportunity for you and another person to meet or to have a conversation. But I feel like the both of you are super nervous about it and thinking like what could go wrong. I feel like there's also someone is also getting cut off in the middle of a conversation. Not intentionally. I just feel like the call drops or someone's phone dies. And then I see this also again as some sort of visitation during dreams. Someone is, I feel like, has an opportunity to not change the past, but make up for past mistakes. Yeah. I really feel like someone is also, the closer we get to this full moon, someone is going to reveal more and more how they feel about you. Now someone, see, I feel like somebody is still trying to play hard to get though. I see someone trying to set up some sort of a wall or boundaries, but something's going to intervene and bring two people close together. Something also seems like it starts off platonic, and then both people keep saying, oh no, it's just my friend, or no, this is just my coworker. Oh no, this is just my client. This is just. And then I feel that at some point, vulnerabilities are exposed. Feelings are exposed. It gets revealed that somebody apparently feels deeper than that. Now, I also feel like there's some sort of fallout in regards to a mutual attraction, like a friend being attracted to the same person as you, and a potential fallout. Now, there's someone too where I feel like you don't trust somebody around you and you can't quite figure out why. Now, a lot of times I get this energy when, let's say you're friends with somebody of the same sex. And then for some reason you're like, I don't know why I'm starting to not trust this person. Something feels off. A lot of times it turned out that that friend liked the other person. The friend likes you. Let's say your friend likes you. And that may be what you're picking up, is that this person is hiding the fact that they have some sort of romantic or sexual feelings towards you. And that could be guy or girl. I just feel like you're right. Something is suspicious or something is off. You're feeling something and you might try to distance yourself from that person. But I feel like usually when that happens is because they really have some sort of hidden feelings that you're detecting. And you can pick up this, that the fact that this person has a secret or that they're hiding something from you. So it makes you not trust them, but it's not what you think. The moon is definitely very significant for the month of February. This coming full moon, I feel like it's affecting you. Like the people that have been spying on you or the person, I feel like that's going to be revealed, even if it only happens in your dream, like you dream about the person that's been spying on you. I also feel like there's an opportunity to start either a new job or a new relationship, or to let something go that you've been holding on to. I feel too like there's about, it's about revealing some sort of hidden feelings too. I feel like someone has spent a long time or a lot of time trying to hide something, and then it finally gets revealed. Definitely may find out that someone wants to reestablish a connection with you, or fix a connection, fix a friendship. There's someone that I feel like you're still connected to that you can't seem to disconnect from. It doesn't just have to be romantic. It just seems like it's somebody who you really felt close to, but you know, you guys went your separate ways, or there was some sort of fallout. But I feel like you guys are trying to heal that, or it's going to be an opportunity to fix that. If you are getting hired for a new job, I feel like you're going to be super nervous about it, and feeling like you don't know what you're doing, but you do. You could do it. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and stop there, but hopefully these messages have helped. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sending you love and grace.